I'm just bumping to that music. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday night here. Sean Davis here for the next couple of days, honestly, for the NBA Front Office Show. Welcome in, chat. We're going to have a fun night. Is that like the NBA Jam music? I feel like that's like very NBA Jam expired. Sean here, Muffs Davis. Yeah. Somebody confirm that for me? That's like very NBA Jam expired. If so, I'm completely down. But welcome in from YouTube and from Twitter. Appreciate you all hopping in, joining me. Chad says, can't wait for Sean Davis to tell us how the Spurs should trade one to the Lakers for Mo Bamba and 17. Yeah, I think it makes a ton of sense for the Spurs to do that. The Spurs are in a win now situation. Yeah, I think that I think the Spurs would be stupid not to do that trade. But we're gonna have a ton of fun tonight, guys. You guys can follow me on Twitter if you guys aren't already at Sean_DAVI. And what we're gonna be doing tonight, we're gonna be doing a live 2-round mock draft where we're gonna be going through. I'm gonna put myself and we're gonna put ourselves in the chairs of NBA front offices and executives, and we're gonna be making these picks one-on-one. We're gonna be doing some trades too. I have a couple of trades in mind. I have a couple of teams in mind as well. For some teams that I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Like it's gonna be really, really, really interesting. So I'm gonna share my screen, and the idea is we're gonna go kind of together with in if there's a team that you guys really want to see, not really want to see, but or get that taken care of. Let me share my screen. Bug my end. All right. That was not my internet. That was actually StreamYard because it was doing the wait or exit page because it was having some trouble. So don't blame me, guys. Even though I'm gonna get blamed for it regardless. Just got on what's going on. So what we're doing is we are going to be doing a live 2-round mock draft. So let me pull up my screen. It sucks because there aren't a ton of great like mock draft sites. It's really like only 2. And then when you start doing some of the trades or whatever, it gets really janky. Is there another site that you guys know of that does great mock drafts? I have like a great mock draft simulator. Otherwise, this is the one I'm going with for tonight's show. Let's see if we can make the mock draft site a little bit bigger. All right. For the time being, we're going to go with this. All right, let's enter the draft room. Really quick. Just Fanspo is what I use. For some reason, there was something about Fanspo that I didn't like about their mock draft simulator. At least Real GM has a mock draft simulator. Tan the Pessimist, love your draft video, Sean. Thanks for breaking the entire draft class down for us. Truly educational, as I personally learned another dimension of basketball in scouting. Hey, I appreciate you, my guy. Fanspo. Okay, cool. Fanspo is the most popular one. I'll see. Hold on. I guess I could try to load it up. See what it looks like. Again, for some reason, I didn't like it. But for the time being, we're going to rock with this. X out of everything we got. What time are you guys going live on draft day? That's a great question that I unfortunately didn't. As we get closer to draft day. But yeah, right now I do not know. Is the audio messed up at all on your guys' end? So I make sure we are all good. Sean live at McDonald's. Lol. Lag? Is it still lagging? A bit of a lag. Okay. All right, cool. Tech problems in 2023 for the win. All right, let's get this thing started. Make sure we got everything we need. All right. Last comment for now. Sean, I have a feeling Rob is going to go bias and select Howard when there's going to be better options. I like Jet Howard a lot. I think he's a trade back option. Ben Shepherd to the Lakers. I wouldn't be mad at that. Fanspo's better. All right. Anyway, let's get this draft started. Number 1 overall. Who's the San Antonio Spurs taking? I think the Spurs are going to take Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore, number 1 to the Spurs. We're going to let Victor Wembanyama fall to 17, right, guys? That's obviously what we're going to do here. We fans of that? Letting Victor fall to the Lakers. Bates in the second round. Whitmore, I like Whitmore a lot, actually. I do like Whitmore a lot. He's one of my guys in this draft cycle. Lundy is the obvious pick. Let Victor call the Lakers. All right, we're going to take Victor, obviously. There's no brainer here. The Charlotte Hornets, you guys are going to see my reaction on draft night if the Hornets mess this up. This is an obvious no-brainer. This is Scoot Henderson. Like, do not mess this up, Hornets. Just take Scoot. Unless, like, a Zion trade is potentially on the table, that you got to take Scoot Henderson here. You have to take Scoot Henderson. Leonard Miller is one of my guys. I like Leonard Miller. I do. The Portland Trailblazers, I don't know, guys. Like, who is a realistic candidate for this third pick? Who can, like, get the third pick? Like, I've seen there's a bit of smoke potentially on a like Pascal Siakam for the third overall pick. But, like, who out there can, like, realistically give an offer value-wise to where if I'm the Portland Trailblazers, I'm taking it? Like, the Raptors, sure, but, like, Toronto, seeing a bunch of Toronto, a couple of Torontos in the chat. But really quickly, if I'm Toronto, if Scoot Henderson's off the board, I'm not trading for 3, personally. So that's where it gets a little bit interesting, because I think Scoot is only going to, I think the Raptors only trade up to 3 if Scoot Henderson's still there. Third pick, Simon Sharp for AD, absolutely not. That is a massive undersell of Anthony Davis's value. Toronto, maybe Pelicans, Scoot's on the board. Yeah, Scoot isn't there though. Houston, what does Houston throw at you? Also, like, Houston picks in 1 pick. What am I doing with Houston? So like I think the most likely outcome is they honestly just if Scoot's there, I think somebody trades up like New Orleans, like Toronto. But like if Scoot gets taken at 2 like he should, I think if I'm Portland, I think what's up, call me K. I think I just take Brandon Miller. I think I just cut my losses there. Number 4, the Houston Rockets. They can go a couple of different directions. You can go Cam Whitmore. You can go either one of the Thompson twins. But I think I'm just gonna go Amin Thompson, one of the most athletically gifted players I've ever evaluated. He's phenomenal, really good passer. I think Amin Thompson is the perfect fit there. So we're at number 5 here for the Detroit Pistons. And there's a few different options you could go with here. I think this is where Taylor Hendricks starts to become an option. I think, honestly, I'm picking between Cam Whitmore, Jarace Walker, Taylor Hendricks, and maybe Anthony Black. But Anthony Black, I think, is a little early, like a pick or 2 early. So, chat, who are we going with here? Give me a reason, too. Like, I think there's a reason for for Walker or Whitmore. Jarace Walker. I think Jarace Walker. Yeah. So, chat, who we think? I see a Whitmore, Azur Thompson. Okay, that's the first time I've heard that. At 5. Anthony Black is the best fit. Whitmore. All right. If I'm the Detroit Pistons, I think I go with Jarace Walker here at 5. I think I go with Jarace Walker here with the number 5 overall pick. I think that the Detroit Pistons need a 3-4 that is the most versatile defender potentially in this draft. Taylor Hendricks is up there. And I just think offensively, we didn't get to see a lot of what Jarace Walker really can do at Houston. Has some shot creation ability, really good passer, and then obviously you're drafting for the defense. Pairing him with Bojan Bogdanovic, excuse me, I think it's gonna be a great fit. And then he also could be in like the playoffs, a stretch 5. I think that is a realistic possibility for Jarace Walker. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So the Pistons, I think there was some talks about the Pistons trading back, or was it the Jazz trading back? There's somebody trying to trade up. I forget who. I think it was the Jazz trying to trade up to 5, maybe. So maybe we could have entertained that. But if I'm Detroit, I'm just gonna take Jarace Walker personally. All right, number 6, the Orlando Magic. I think this is Anthony Black. Unless somebody in the chat wants to talk me out of it. I think this is Anthony Black, who is like mini Josh Giddey, but more athletic and probably a better defender. But the Jazz are trying to trade up, which is a great point. Okay, what does Utah have? So Utah, let me see. Let's go to Utah. Utah's 9-16, and Orlando has 6-11-36. Do we do 6? What would a Utah Orlando? Do you do like 6 for 9 in Sexton? So like Colin Sexton and the 9th pick for I'm sorry, the 6th overall pick for 9 in Colin Sexton. Does that get it done for you? And if you say no, who says no? Does Utah say no, or does Orlando say no? 9 plus 16 plus stuff for 6. Who says no? Utah just offers 9 and 16. Well, then, if that's the case, My only reason why the Magic say no. Okay, we're the Magic. So okay, right now as a chat and as a community, we are the Orlando Magic. Okay, so the chat says no. Huh. My only thing is, if we're the Orlando Magic, I'm not sure I want to pick at 9, 11, and 16 plus like 33 and make all those selections. So if we're gonna make this pick, we are likely going to make another trade because I don't think the Magic make 4 selections. Wowie says Orlando needs shooters. I think you can get one at 11. You're almost guaranteed to get Grady Dick or Jordan Hawkins at 11. Can you dump Jonathan Isaac on Utah? You would have to give up on Jonathan Isaac. 9 and 16 for 6 and 32. Chat, are we doing this? I thought about it for a sec. So now you're taking, or do you just take Anthony Black, which is what Alex suggests here? 9 and 16 for 6 and 32. Take Black. What makes 6 so much better than 9? Anthony Black won't be there. Cam Whitmore won't be there. Somebody asked me about the value. Hold on one sec. NBA pick value chart. Let me see. So if you look at like points or whatever, I can actually share this screen too. I'm just going to share this entire window. One sec. Share screen. There we go. My computer didn't like completely crash that time I tried to share my screen. Crap, I don't want to do that either. Hold on. I'm going to try to share with you guys the value chart. All right, cool. So this is what the difference is between crap, it's not up on the screen yet. So I'm just talking. Okay, cool. This is what the value is. So the 6th pick, like 2,100 points or whatever. The 8th pick, 1,800 points. So, I mean, the 9th pick. So if you did 9 and 16, that's 3,000 essentially. For 6 and 32. Okay, wait, hold on. 6, 2,100. Yeah, so like value wise, that doesn't grade out. I guess that doesn't really matter. All right, Chad, we need a final vote. What are we doing here? Like the clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. We're running out of time. What are we doing? Chat, let me know. Let me pull this back up. Is it Cam Whitmore? Okay, your options. Cam Whitmore, I guess we could say Azor Thompson, Anthony Black, or do we do this Utah Jazz trade? If you do Utah, I think that's too much. I think Utah says no to this. 6 for 9 and Ochai, I think Utah says no. And also, if you want to get Azor to Orlando, I guess you could do that. Are we doing Azor Thompson? Anthony Black? Take Black? I wouldn't go this far and say trades don't happen often. Last year's draft was massive in terms of trades. I think this year is going to be a little bit close to that, especially considering the CBA and stuff like that. I like Whitmore more than Black, but if you're not sold on Fultz long term, take Black. I think I'm going to listen to the chat, and I think I'm going to take I'm going to take Azor Thompson. I'm going to take Thompson. I'm not that high on Azor Thompson, or as high as some are on Azor Thompson. But, yeah. All right. The Indiana Pacers, there's no way Cam Whitmore gets to 7 and Indiana doesn't take Cam Whitmore. So that's the easiest pick. I think Indiana might have the biggest, like the best spot in the draft, honestly. I think Indiana's also another option where, like, if you want to talk about trade up or trade back options with Utah, because Utah again is eyeing, they are eyeing Cam Whitmore. I mean, excuse me, Anthony Black. So I guess we could have traded back, and then Utah takes Anthony Black at 70. Pray. I mean, you still probably get Taylor Hendricks at 9, but we're just gonna take best player available here. If I'm Washington, Anthony Black is still on the board. I'm taking Anthony Black. I'm sorry, chat. My bad. I should have included you guys in that one, but I mean, I'm taking Anthony Black if I'm Washington. Taylor Hendricks rebuild mode. Nah, I'm taking Anthony Black. Yeah, I love Hendricks, but Whitmore's too good to pass up on. Does Utah take Taylor Hendricks? Does Utah take Taylor Hendricks here at 9? So let's take a look at Utah's roster. Hendricks is Pacers pick. I don't think you can pass up on the. I don't think you could pass up on Cam Whitmore. Taylor Hendricks to Utah. Pair him with Lauri Markkanen and cut your losses, honestly. Pair him with Lauri Markkanen. Pair him with Walker Kessler. That front court defensively looks really, really good. I think I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to take Taylor Hendricks here. We're going to take Taylor, and we're going to loop around. We'll get back to the Utah Jazz when we get to 16. The Dallas Mavericks. Did Whitmore really have a bad Pacer workout? That's accurate. Somebody send me a link on Twitter at Sean_DAVI. Wallace is more gooder. I don't think that. I'm not the grammar police, but I don't think that's accurate wording. Okay, so we are doing trades. Do we want to trade this pick? And if so, who are we trading it to if we're going to trade this pick? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The board kind of fell horribly for Dallas. Like, all the wings aren't here anymore. Like, all the top ones, at least. Okay, so David says yes. Bubba says you got to move. Trade the pick. Well, Taylor Hendricks isn't there, Samuel. Okay, so who are we trading it for? John Collins, 15 for 10? Okay. Yes, Eric, yes. We are able to make trades. The Nets, they want to move up and draft a guard. Who am I getting from Brooklyn if I'm Dallas? Oh, wait, Samuel, are you saying hold on, crap. Samuel, are you referring to Utah about them getting Taylor Hendricks and potentially Kobe Buffkin? Screw defense. Take Grady Dick. I think they want John Collins. Cam Thomas. I'm not trading 10 for Cam Thomas. And I like Cam Thomas, but I ain't trading 10 for Cam Thomas. Like everybody's like just so sold on like them trading the pick, but like the only relatively good deal is like, do I even do John Collins? Because then, like, the cap gets you'd have to throw in a contract. I'm not trading the 10th overall pick for Dorian Finney-Smith. You can lose me with that. All right, let me see something. Let me share my screen. Let me like change browsers rather. One sec. I guess I can just keep it on here. Bertans, and I guess actually they do have the contracts. It's rather easy. What's John Collins making? Let me see. Let me just do this whole window. All right. Is it too high for Lively? No, not necessarily. Did you see Memphis is trying to trade Tyus Jones so he can have a starting job? No, I did not see that. 10 for Sexton. I'm sorry, 10. Yeah, 10 for Sexton and 16. No. Capella and 15 for Bertans and 10. Do you guys do that? Capella and 15 for Bertans and 10. Is Ryan Rupert a good fit for the Lakers? Fit? No. Jarris Walker is most definitely a lottery talent for sure. Let's see. What else we got here? 10 for Royce, 21st and 22nd. I don't know about that. Sean, would you do Tim Hardaway Jr. and 10 for Reeves and 17? I don't think so. Let's see. Could we get another draft night trade between the Mavs and the Hawks? Bertans and 10 for Capella's, I think, bad value. I think I need to get like 17 back or 15 back. So we're going to trade this. Picks. We're going to trade 10. Clint doesn't fit our need. Dalton, what do you want? Is it John Collins? Let's see. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just tempted to just make the pick and go Derek Lively, and that's actually a great point. If I'm gonna trade for Clint Capella, I'm just gonna go get Derek Lively. I promise you, I'm just gonna get Derek Lively. If I'm trading back to get Clint Capella, just go Derek Lively, and Derek Lively's cheaper. Capella's not better defensively. I'd go Derek. Dalton says go Derek. If you can get John Collins, then maybe. Let's see. This is his contract. It's not that bad as I thought. So 25 this year, 26 next year, 26.5 with a player option the third year. Okongwu could start. Just go Lively. Dalton, do you go with John Collins? Let's say it's John Collins and 15 for like Davis Bertans and JaVale McGee or like something like that. Let's see. Does that work contract-wise? Give Luka a lob threat and a potential floor spacer. But like, why does Atlanta does this because they're trading up 5 spots? But then who does Atlanta take at 10? I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna make the pick. Yeah. The 10th pick is in there. So it would have been 10 Bertans for 15 and John Collins. I think I might just join Dalton, just say, Luka, I don't care if you're gonna be upset. I'm just gonna make the pick. Because like, oh, okay, that's a fair point by Jay Wick. Atlanta could go with Grady Dick at 10. Huh. Okay, chat. Final verdict. And I guess fair point. Kenny, like Lively is literally a lob threat. Dalton says he doesn't think Luka's gonna be upset. I think I need to add in JaVale for money purposes. Let me see. Let me make sure this deal works. The deal works. So, chat, are we doing this? This is the final offer. Davis Bertans, JaVale McGee, the 10th pick for John Collins and the 15th pick. Do we do this deal? Dalton says no. Do it. Some of the chat saying do it. Coulibaly at 10 for the Hawks, maybe. What's Grady's comp? Lauri Markkanen? No. I'm going to agree with the chat. I don't think I'm doing that. I think Atlanta hangs up the phone. As much, but like also it's possible that like Jordan Hawkins is there at 15. It's possible, right? We'll see how this goes, but it's possible. So we are back on the clock. Dallas Mavericks, we're just going to take Derek Lively. All right. Derek Lively is the pick. Yeah, I think Dallas maybe says yes. You get John Collins, and then you still get 15. You can get a shooter, maybe. But yeah. All right. 11. The Orlando Magic. I think this is a no-brainer. I think it's Grady Dick. Grady Dick, you get the shooting you need, essentially. Yeah. So Orlando takes Grady Dick. Oklahoma City's on the clock. This is our board right now. I think it's Koulibaly. I think it's Bilal Koulibaly. Chat, we good with that? Bilal? Luka and Kyrie requested trade right after the selection. Kyrie will just not re-sign. Kyrie's a free agent. Is there any chance Dick falls to 17? No. I don't think so. The Toronto Raptors, they have to go guards. Like, literally, whichever one of these three guards are, like, highest on your board, I think that's who you take. Maybe throw, like, JHS or Nick Smith, but they need an on-ball guard, especially because Fred VanVleet is likely gone. It's Wallace or Buffkin. I think if I'm Toronto, I think I go with, and this is gonna hurt to say, I think I go Cason Wallace. As a Laker fan, I think that hurts to say. Cason Wallace is probably the more talented prospect, and he is just a culture setter, just tenacious defensively, has an incredibly high offensive versatility. 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan, I believe. He fits what Toronto wants. Kobe Buffkin's another name I think could be there. I think Keontae George is also in play, but I think Cason Wallace is the move at 13 for Toronto. All right, the New Orleans Pelicans are on the clock at 14. What do we do here for the Pelicans? Pelicans are an interesting team now. Like, do you go Kobe Buffkin? Do you go Keontae George? Do you get a shooter? Go Jordan Hawkins? Like, I'm a big on Keontae George. Okay. New Orleans should get Hawkins. I've thought of the idea of like them getting they're low on Kobe Brown. I love Kobe Brown. I thought the idea of trying to get a guy that could come off the bench and score microwavable buckets for them, because like I don't know how long CJ McCollum can like do this. I guess. Let me see. Well, let me look. What's a recent mock draft had them doing? Okay, Jordan Hawkins at 14, actually. Chat, what are we doing? Are we going Jordan Hawkins here? Pelicans will take Hawkins just to hurt the Lakers. Kobe or Hawkins for me. If I'm the Pelicans, you know what? Oh, the Ringers. I love Noah Clowney, but I think 14 is incredibly high. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Kobe Buffkin. Kobe Buffkin at 14. That's the move. And then 15 is Jordan Hawkins. I mean, there's no objections to that, right? I think 15 is Jordan Hawkins. Like, we were talking about, you trade up to 10 to take Grady Dick. Okay, well, guess what? You get to take Jordan Hawkins at 15. I think they need shooting, though. Like, I think they miss Kevin Huerter. I think it's gonna be Jordan Hawkins, or like in some goofy world where Jordan Hawkins goes lottery, or where Grady Dick goes before are falls, I think that's another option. But I think just take Jordan Hawkins. 16, I think it's Keontae George. Like, I think it's Keontae George, right? Or are we going somewhere else here, chat? Utah's on the clock. They're at 16. Jalen Hood-Schifino, that's another one. I think I'm talking myself into JHS, actually. Yeah. JHS, Jazz take Nick Smith Jr. I do like Nick Smith Jr. a lot. Keontae, JHS. Let's see. Yeah. Some of these dudes are like really low. Chris Livingston's 58. Jeez. Jalen Pitt. Okay. Yikes. All right. Final suggestions, chat. Schifino. Jay Howard overrated. I actually met Jawan Howard today at our University of Michigan team camp for the high school team I coach. So Jawan's a super cool dude, but nonetheless, Jet. Sorry, Jawan. I guess if you're watching for some reason, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with Keontae George, and here's why. I think the Utah Jazz need a little bit more of a scoring punch from their guard spot. And I think if you can tone down the shot selection and get him to be a more consistent playmaker, we could be looking back at this selection in a couple of years to say that's a home run pick for the Utah Jazz. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the clock at 17. If this is how my board looks, I think I trade back. I don't think I know, actually. I am trading back in a heartbeat if this is what my board looks like. There's still a bunch of great talent. Like JHS, I like. I don't love his fit for the Lakers personally, though. I actually prefer Nick Smith's fit with the Lakers. Jet Howard's an option. Chris Murray is a better trade back candidate. Max Lewis is the perfect trade back candidate. So I'm gonna trade back. Yeah. Okay, so the question is, do you do the Pacers deal? So let's see. Do we do a Pacers trade? Let me pull that back up here really quickly. We can share this screen again. Let me go back and pull this back up on my phone so I can make sure that I don't lag or whatever. Nets trade easily. Okay, so let me ask you this: if it's Royce, I don't think they're trading DFS. If it's Royce O'Neal in 22 for 17, or Buddy Hield in 26 for Beasley and 17, which one are you guys doing? Jay Wick says if it's not DFS, I'd go Pacers. Let me, I meant to share my screen. My bad, chat. Pacers. $17.47 for and Beasley for Hield in 32. That's intriguing. And Buddy Hield's on an expiring contract. Which one are we doing, chat? I think I lean Pacers. It's 26 and 32. 26, 32 for Beasley and 17. 26, 32 for Beasley, 17. I think I do that. We doing that, chat? All right. We're doing it. One sec. All right, cool. We're gonna do this deal. We're gonna do this deal, and I'll talk with Trevor about this on the Laker Nation podcast. So let's see. Buddy Hield, trade him to the Lakers, and then Beasley. So we'd have to pick up the option. And then trade. Do they have to pick up the option in order to trade him? That's actually a great question that I didn't know. So chat, let me know if you know the answer to that. This is the NBA front office show after all. 26 and 32. All right. We're going to do this deal. All right. Congrats, Laker front office. We have made the trade. W for the Lakers. Let me just add it over here. Not that one. We're going to trade. So let me. That's not what I wanted. Ah, crap. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. So I'm just going to go back to Indiana. All right. 17 for 26 and 32. We're going to do this deal. So now the Indiana Pacers are back on the clock. The Pacers took Cam Whitmore with their first selection at 7. They trade up to 17. What are we doing if we're the Pacers, folks? I have my pick. I think I know who I'm going with here. It's not Nick Smith. Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to Nick Smith for Indiana, I guess. But it's not Nick. Oh, no, I am opposed to that. I like Andrew Nembhard a lot. Leonard Miller is actually interesting, but that's not who I'm going with. This might be early, but I'm super high on him. It's not Bryce Sensabaugh. I like Bryce Sensabaugh a lot. It's not JHS. You guys might call this a reach, but decisions. Okay, it actually Wowie, you got it. Wowie got it. It was gonna be Noah Clowney, but if I'm trading up, I don't think I'm trading up for Noah Clowney. Honestly, I think if I'm trading up, I'm trading up for Leonard Miller. So I think to justify the pick, justifying the trade, I'm gonna go with Leonard Miller. But did I want to go with Noah Clowney? Noah Clowney or Leonard Miller, guys? Let me know. For Indiana at 17. Yeah. I'm super high on Noah Clowney, though. But, I wouldn't probably trade up for Noah Clowney if I'm Indiana. David saying that Leonard Miller impressed. Let's just go with Leonard Miller then. All right, the Miami Heat are on the clock. I think it's Nick Smith, Jalen Hood-Schifino, or Jet Howard. I think it's one of those three dudes. Or do they go Noah Clowney? I don't think they do, but what are we going with? Nick Smith? I like it. I think it's Nick Smith or Jet Howard. JHS? I don't know. JHS is starting to slide, though, to a team that actually I've mocked him to a certain team before. So we'll see where we go with here. I think I'm going to go with Nick Smith. chat? We supporting the Knicks, man? Does Miami trade the pick? No, I don't think so. I love Vandal, one of my favorite Lakers, but he limits offseason options. Yeah. David says Jalen Hood-Schifino. I think I'm going to go Nick Smith. All right, the Golden State Warriors on the clock. This is screaming Chris Murray. Like, in my face, it's screaming Chris Murray. Yeah, like this Chris Murray is yelling in my face right now. Would the Warriors trade down? No, I just think the Warriors just make a pick. I'm going Chris Murray. For me personally, I think it's a bit rich. Ooh, Brandon Podjemski. How do you pronounce it? Do we go with Brandon? Oliver Maxine Prosper. I think that's way too early. Do we go with Brandon or do we go Chris Murray? I think you just go Chris Murray. I'm going to go Chris Murray. All right, Chris Murray. All right, the Houston Rockets at 20. We need some shooting. I think I want to go Jet Howard. I think I want to go Jet Howard. Gigi? Honestly, I think I'd go Jet. Honestly. We need some shooting, man. If I'm Houston. JHS, Clowney or Jet? Ooh, Noah Clowney. This is a super interesting spot for Noah Clowney, actually. I'm going to go Jet. All right. This is JHS. JHS. I'm thinking JHS and Noah Clowney for Brooklyn right here at 21-22. I think it's possible a JHS falls this late. I do think it's possible. I think JHS's range is like end of the lottery to right here. But this is JHS. I can't continue to let JHS fall. So we're gonna go with Jalen Hood-Schifino. And then I think I want to go Noah Clowney. Like, okay, so somebody's saying, like, do you want to go upside swing here and do you want to go GG Jackson? That's super possible for sure. Do we want to go GG Jackson or do we go Noah Clowney here? I think I think GG Jackson might be the better fit, actually. Maybe just go upside. Do you go upside here? Or do you go like a Dariq Whitehead? Or do you go let me go back to the full board. Or do you go I don't like Bryce Enzenbach, especially because we just picked JHS. Do you go a James Neonji? Or do you go a Trace Jackson Davis? I think that's a tad high. City Sissoko. Ben Shep. Like I think honestly it's either Noah Clowney or it's GG Jackson. You can make the argument that GG is kind of redundant. That is a fair point. Noah Clowney. Heard. Noah Clowney's the pick. 23. The Portland Trailblazers are back up. I high key want to go Bryce Enzenbach. What are we thinking here, chat? Portland on the clock. I really would have liked Noah Clowney here for Portland or Sacramento, who's up next. So if I'm Sacramento and I'm Portland, I'm a little bummed out because like Sacramento would really utilize Noah Clowney effectively in that offense. Max Lewis, we just took Brandon Miller. And you already have Matisse Thybulle. You already have Jeremy Grant. You already, I don't know, man. I think that'd be kind of redundant. Podjemski? Okay. I can get behind that. I think it's either Podziemski or Bryce Zenzenbog, honestly. What are we going with here, chat? So we round out the first round here in the next few picks. The Lakers are coming back up in a few moments. Podziemski? I think I'm with you. Nyanji? Okay. I can get behind that a little bit. Bryce? Some people in the chat are saying Bryce. I don't like Gigi. Not here. We're going to go with Bryce. Ah, man, I don't know. I think we'll go with Bryce Zenzenbog. I think. All right, the Sacramento Kings are up. Do the Kings go upside play and go Gigi Jackson? Actually, no. Laker fans, you might not like this, but I think I know what I'm going with for Sacramento. Hi, Tony. I think I know where I'm going. I'm thinking Dariq Whitehead. I'm thinking Max Lewis. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking Max Lewis. Repair. That's an interesting name. They need a center? What's their roster? Look at their roster right quick. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need a wing scorer. And I think like Maxwell Lewis is the perfect upgrade long term over Harrison Barnes. So that's why I'm like thinking, let me share this screen. Dariq Whitehead, okay, sure. Yeah. I guess you could say they need another big. So is it neon? If you're sold on them going for if you're sold on them going after Kyle Kuzma and free agency, then do you go Nyanji here at whatever pick this is, 24? Okay. Question: if we're Sacramento, are we getting Kyle Kuzma this summer? If we're getting Kyle Kuzma this summer, I'm going after James Nyanji. No. Jay Wick says no. Probably not. No, he's a Laker. Okay. So if the chat says no, then wing scorer is increasingly a more likely outcome. I think they try but fail. I think that's the most likely outcome that they try but fail. It's either Nyanji or Maxwell Lewis, maybe Dariq Whitehead, but final guess. I have a gut feeling too. Do you go? I guess Maxwell Lewis has some upside too, but like, do you go? I think we go upside. Go Dariq Whitehead. Upside, Oliver Max. That's possible. I'm gonna go Dariq Whitehead. Screw it. Oh well. We're gonna go Dariq Whitehead. All right, Memphis Grizzlies on the clock. This is Podziemski. Whatever his name. I'm gonna have to get his name down by draft night. But this is Podziemski, whatever. Yeah, this is that's the pick, right? Like for sure. Dariq Whitehead went already. This is Podziemski. And the Lakers are back on the clock. And I think if I'm a Laker fan, I am so happy because Maxwell Lewis is sitting right there. I'm taking Maxwell Lewis. Any objections? Any objections to Maxwell Lewis here? Nyanji? Maxwell Lewis is the pick. Podziemski. Whatever. I like Kobe Jones a lot. Ben Shepherd, you give him a 32. Remember, we traded back. I'll pass on GG. I'm going Maxwell Lewis here at 26. Now, a team that could go get GG Jackson and probably utilize him to the best of his ability. I think I like GG Jackson to the Charlotte Hornets if they make all these selections. So the Hornets, do they go GG Jackson? Just go upside? Kobe Jones, even though we picked Scoot Henderson? Oliver Maxwell Prosper, I guess. I wouldn't mind it. But I think for Charlotte at 27, I think I probably go GG. If this is the board, no, we just drafted Mark Williams, Trace Jackson Davis, Oliver, Tristan Vucevic, Kobe Brown. I think I'm just gonna go upside. Upside. Give me GG Jackson. All right. Oh, wow. They graded our picks. That's kind of cool. So we got an A and an A+ for our 2 selections so far with the Utah Jazz. Does Utah go? No. Jaime Jaquez from UCLA. Is that the pick here for Utah? Do we just double up on wings? I think Utah could be the team that takes a gamble on Ryan Repair. I wouldn't mind it. Or do we go Jaime, who's probably more ready? Do you go City Sissoko, Ben Shepherd? Which one of these guys do we go? Repair? Chat saying Ryan Repair. I'm going to trust you guys. Ryan Repair's the pick. The Indiana Pacers are going to be making their 3rd selection in the first round. And I think Kobe Jones is the move. I think. Chat, let me know. But I think I'm going to go Kobe Jones. Jaquez. I think it's Kobe. Sissoko. Appreciate our world. We're gonna go with. I don't know, man. That guard room's kind of stacked. Okay, I'm thinking either Kobe Jones or I'm thinking Oliver Maxwell. Jaime's possible. One defense. I think it's either Omax or Kobe Jones. I'm not gonna overthink it. Alex, the Maxwell Lewis already went. Actually, yeah, we can't triple dip at wing. That's a fair point. We're gonna go Kobe Jones. We can't keep picking wing. The Los Angeles Clippers are on the clock. I think this is Jaime. Hometown kid. I think this is Jaime. Yeah. I think this is Jaime Jaquez to the Clippers. We're gonna make the pick. So that concludes the first round. Let's take a look at the first round really quickly. Victor, Scoot, Brandon Miller, Amin Thompson, Jarris Walker, Azura Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Anthony Black, Taylor Hendricks, Derek Lively, Grady Dick, Bilal Coulibaly, Kaysen Wallace, Kobe Buffkin, Jordan Hawkins, Keontae George. Where are we? Keontae George. Lakers trade back Leonard Miller, Nick Smith, Chris Murray, Jet Howard, JHS, Noah Clowney, Bryce Entenbach, Brandon Przemski, Maxwell Lewis, GG Jackson, Ryan Repair, Kobe Jones, and Jaime Jaquez. All right. Detroit Pistons on the clock. What are we thinking for the Detroit Pistons here? We just took Jarris Walker. Are you going to double dip and go Trayce Jackson-Davis? I was thinking Sidy Cissoko. I was thinking Marcus Sasser, Ben Shepherd, Amari Bailey even. Those are the guys I was thinking of. Let me look up something for our good buddy Ben Shepherd. Let me see really quick. Chat, put in your suggestions. I haven't made a selection yet. I'm seeing some Ben Shepherd. Oh no, that's one pick before the Lakers too. Or is this Sissoko? Let me know. Ooh, nah, I guess. Julian, their next Cam Johnson. Julian Strother? He tries on defense, but like he's not a good defender. He tries. I think we're gonna go with hold on. I think we're gonna go Oliver Maxine Prosper here for the Detroit Pistons. We're gonna double dip. The Lakers are back on the clock here at 32. I think Ben Shepherd's the pick. There's a couple of names that intrigue me, but like I don't want to overthink it. I think Ben Shepherd's the pick. You look at a guy that has great feel for his passes. He shot 40.5% on catch and shoot jumpers last season. He shot 40% with the 1.22 points per shot attempt on shots coming off of screens. I think I'm going to go Ben Shepherd. He has some defensive ability as well. He is 6'6". I mean, like, unless there's like any objection, I think it's Ben Shepherd here, man. Go get a wing that has some defensive capability. You pair him with Maxwell Lewis. You have Max Christie already. Stack pile on these wings, man. So incredibly important. Then he also has some passing ability. Yeah, and then, there you go. That's a great point. There's your replacement to Buddy Hield. Good IQ. Let me stop, I guess, dragging this out. We're going to go Ben Shepherd. All right, the San Antonio Spurs are on the clock. Any Syracuse guys available? Yeah, a lot later, I think, maybe. Who we going with the Spurs? Marcus Sasser, honestly, is like intriguing. Sidy Cissoko, do you just stop that fall? Julian Strother is honestly like the most Spurs pick ever. Amari Bailey or Sidy Cissoko? Who we going with, chat? Cissoko. I mean, I think you just gotta trust your scouting department, trust your player development system, and I think you just go with the upside swinker. I think you go Sidy Cissoko. All right, Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets back on the clock. They loved our two picks we made already. They loved our pick with Scoot Henderson. They loved that pick, obviously. And then they loved G.G. Jackson. Who we going with the Hornets right here? Charlotte Hornets. Nyanji. Is this Nyanji? I think so. There's your backup to Mark Williams, I guess. Trayce Jackson Davis, I actually really like that fit. Do you try to just like get as many shooters to surround Scoot and GG Jackson with? And do you go Julian Strawther here? Andre Jackson could be interesting. One sec. Let's see. What are we thinking here, chat? Richards is their backup. So is it Andre Jackson? Is that what we're going with here? The Neonji fall has to stop eventually. Jordan Walsh, maybe. Good POA defender, point of attack defender. You got a guy that is an underrated playmaker. He averaged nearly 5 assists per game. I don't want to say underrated playmaker. Good athlete. Andre Jackson. How tall is he? What's his height, wingspan? Let me see. Neonji for balance. Or honestly, yeah. 6'6", 6'10" wingspan. Chat. I love Kobe Brown. No way. Okay, we can take Neonji. We'll take Neonji. Boston Celtics. This screams Kobe Brown. Or Andre Jackson. That's what the Celtics pick here screams. Kobe Brown or Andre Jackson here for the Celtics. Jordan Walsh also is available. Trayce Jackson Davis, man. Really deep draft class, man. Jackson Davis. Oh, or Jackson. Celtics pick Walsh. I'm leaning Kobe Brown, or I'm going Jackson Davis. Jordan Walsh is also there. We're going to take Jordan Walsh. All right. The Orlando Magic are on the clock once again. And Andre Jackson's intriguing. Marcus Sasser. Who are we going with for the Magic? Looping back around. They didn't really like our Grady Dick pick, actually. Kobe Brown. I love Kobe Brown, but like the fit, a little suspect. What are we thinking? Bailey, Vucevic, Julian Strawther. We go Amari Bailey. Let's go Amari Bailey. Orlando Magic. The Denver Nuggets are on the clock, and we are going to add to this team. We're going to give the Denver Nuggets Andre Jackson. I'm thinking Andre Jackson, a athlete, good cutter, good passer, potential defensively. Andre Jackson is the pick for me with the Denver Nuggets. The Sacramento Kings are up. We took Dariq Whitehead already. I'm tempted to go Trayce Jackson Davis for the Sacramento Kings here. So I'm tempted to do at least. Kobe Brown. That's a really good point. I think I'm going to go Kobe Brown. Kobe Brown. TJD. I don't know, man. I love Kobe Brown. I love Kobe Brown. I don't even remember who we're picking with. We're picking with the Kings. That's right. TJD. All right, I'm going to trust you guys on this one. We're going to go TJD. Sacramento, we're taking Kobe Brown. I can't continue to let Kobe Brown go. I can't justify it. But no, I think you gotta go get some shooting, man. Is it Julian Strawther? Because, like, we gotta surround Scoot and LaMelo with some shooting. Because this draft is not doing it. Like, Gigi, Scoot, I think Julian Strawther is the pick. As much as I love Kobe Brown, like, we need some shooting. We need it bad. Julian, I think it's Julian Strawther. Cool. Julian's the pick. Denver's back on the clock. I think this is Kobe Brown. This is Kobe. I can't let Kobe Brown keep on falling. This is Kobe Brown. Okay. I just want to make it noted. No way Charlotte makes all 5 of these picks. Charlotte is trading some of these picks somehow, somewhere. I don't know where, but they're trading some of these picks. With that being the case, I don't know. Chat, what are we doing here with Charlotte at 41? Who's the Charlotte Hornets taking? Phillips, Julian Phillips. Trade? You guys want to trade it? All right, let's just trade this pick and get some future capital. I do like the idea. I think the Bulls are an option. So let's just trade this pick for the sake of it. Let's just trade it for next year's second. I don't know. For Christ's sake. The Knicks. Bloody hell. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, so really, it's only 41. It's only 41. But for the sake of it, I have to add the second, but it's really only 41. So I just want to clarify that. All right. So are we trading this pick to the Bulls or to the Knicks? Which one? Bulls or Knicks, chat? 15 seconds. 10, 9. Bulls or Knicks? Let me know. Gotta make a pick here. Am I lagging? Am I missing it? Hold on one sec. Knicks. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Pacers. All right, we're gonna do the Knicks. Screw it. New York. There we go. So trade. Bro. Trade. All right. I guess it wasn't meant to be. Trade. Bruh. That's so bad. Okay, I guess we traded with the Memphis Grizzlies because for some reason it would not let me do it. But the whole purpose of it, at least, was to trade back. I hate how this works. Okay, I guess. Memphis Grizzlies. Let's just pretend this is the Bulls. This is the Bulls because that's what we tried to trade to, but the freaking simulator wouldn't let us work. The Bulls are picking. Ignore this. It's the Bulls. What are we doing here with Chicago? Chicago, we want to look at their roster. They have some decisions to make. Do you go guard here? Honestly, do we go Marcus Sasser for the Bulls? Like, I would hope that Pat Bev isn't the long-term solution. I would hope, right? Chat, who are we going with? Guard. For the memes, do we go Book? No, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Sasser. Cool. We're going to go Sasser. I think that's the pick because this is the Bulls. The Washington Wizards are on the clock. I think this is Tristan from Serbia. Fair. Tristan the pick, guys. Jalen Wilson. That's fair. Let me see. Tristan. Cool. We'll go with Tristan. The Portland Trailblazers are back up. Julian Phillips is interesting. Is that where we're going? Good finishing upside. And you really just need him to take that step with this jumper, especially off the dribble. But it doesn't hurt to keep stockpiling guards. I mean, forwards and wings. Ricky Council, Seth Lundy. Like, is there anybody else here that's moving you guys, chat? Let me see where you guys are at. Ricky Council is intriguing. Yeah. I like Ricky. I like Ricky too. Oh man. Where are we feeling? Phillips defense now. Phillips. All right, Phillips or Seth. Seth Lundy is actually interesting. Ricky Council. Where are we going? Or is it Julian Phillips? Phillips to the Blazers. We will be triple picking forwards, by the way. Although Bryce Sensabaugh probably more of a guard. So that's that. But you guys say Julian Phillips. I'll trust you all. We're going to go Julian Phillips. The San Antonio Spurs. City Sissoko, Victor Wembanyama's a steal. Man, who we leaning with here for the Spurs, chat? Council. Is Ricky Council the fourth, the guy here? Let's see. Lundy, Keontae. I like the Lundy fit, actually. We're going to go with Jalen Wilson. No, we're going to go Ricky Council. Nah, Jalen Wilson. All right, this is actually the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis, Keontae. Is that the move? We go Keontae. Atlanta. They took Jordan Hawkins. Muhammad. Is Muhammad Guy the pick? Azuolas Tubilius. Who we thinking? Keontae. Ricky easily. Go Ricky. All right, so we took Maxwell Lewis and Ben Shepherd for the Lakers. Seth Lundy's there. Chris Livingston's very interesting. I think I'm going to go Lundy. Seth Lundy here for the Lakers. I think I'm going to go Lundy. We're going to go Seth Lundy here for the Lakers. The Clippers, I think they got to take Turk. Is this Turk for the Clippers? Do they take Chris Livingston? I think it's Turk, honestly, for the Clippers. The Lakers just took Lundy. Jalen Clark. We're going to go Turk. The Cavs with their only pick. I think the Cavs might be a good Emoni Bates spot. Emoni Bates to the Cavs? Question mark, question mark. Chris Livingston for the Cavs, maybe. Mike Miles. Jalen Pickett. My boy Landers Nolly. Go Cats. Anywho. Clark. Clark for the Cavs or Chris Livingston? Jalen Clark. Cool. Jalen Clark. OKC took Bilal Coulibaly in the first round. Who are we taking in the second round here? Adama Sanogo, maybe. Chris Livingston again. Emoni Bates. Muhammad Guy. Probably mispronounced that. Apologies in advance. You guys know me. I can't pronounce names for anything. Chat. Sanogo, Guy. I think I'm going to go with Sanogo. Brooklyn. Upside pick. Emoni Bates? Question mark. Jalen Clark. What's the pick here for Brooklyn? Is it Emoni Bates? Take Bates. Let's see. Jordan Miller's interesting. Mike Miles. Jalen Clark is off the board. Jalen Clark went to the Cavs. We're going to take Emoni Bates. And then for the Suns, I'm thinking Muhammad. A+. Minnesota Timberwolves. Is this Chris Livingston? Chris Livingston here at 53 to the Timberwolves? Or do we go with Azuolas, Mari Moore, maybe? Jordan Miller, Jalen Pickett, maybe. What are we thinking? Hunter Tyson? Nah. I'm going to go Chris Livingston. The Kings are back up. I think we got to go maybe get another guard. Do we go Mike Miles? I like the Mike Miles pick here. Jordan Miller, Isaiah Wong, any of those guys, honestly. I think I'm going to go Jordan Miller. Indiana, we're going to go with the Azuolas to Bellius, I believe. The Charlotte Hornets. Again, I don't know if this is their pick, honestly, but geez. Charlotte Hornets, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to take my guy Landers Nolly. They hate that pick, but screw them. The Wizards. Let's take Jalen. Yeah, let's take Jalen Slauson. The Milwaukee Bucks. I suppose we'll take Hunter Tyson. All right. That was fun. This is the Lakers draft right here. So we traded back. We got Maxwell Lewis, Ben Shepherd, and Seth Lundy. Man. All right, I'm bluffing. We're gonna restart. That was the practice run. I'm joking. That was an hour and a half long. That was fun. Once we got things going. What teams do you guys want to see how the draft panned out? So, all right, we're just gonna go every single one. Atlanta Hawks, Jordan Hawkins and Ricky Council. I like that pick a lot. Boston Celtics. I hate that game. Jordan Walsh. I like this draft class for the Nets. Charlotte, no way they make all these picks. No way. They probably make 3 of these picks. Bulls didn't have a pick, although the Bulls pick was one of those picks, honestly. Derek Lively to the Mavs. I like this draft a lot for the Denver Nuggets. I hate the fact that the Nuggets are actually getting good basketball players. The Pistons double dip on 2 versatile defensive wings. The Warriors get a win now piece available at 19. The Rockets get some offensive upside at their guard spot. The Pacers really aced the draft, in my opinion. Cam Whitmore, Leonard Miller, and Kobe Jones. The Clippers, Tommy Hawkes and Turk Smith. The Lakers, Max Lewis, Ben Shepherd, and Seth Lundy. Chef's kiss. I love that draft. The Grizzlies really only picked Brandon Podziemski and Keontae Johnson. Marcus Sasser went to the Bulls. The Heat take Nick Smith. The Bucks, Hunter Tyson. The Timberwolves, Chris Livingston. The Pelicans, Kobe Buffkin. The Thunder, Bilal Coulibaly, and Adama Sonoko. Magic, we get some upside. We get some upside plays, and we get an elite shooter day 1. The Blazers get some added size and some added versatility. The Kings hit some needs. The Spurs. Case and Wallace. I love this draft class for the Utah Jazz, personally. Taylor Hendricks, Keontae George, and Ryan Rupert. Great utilization of those 3 first-round draft selections. The Wizards come out with some upside. I'm going to save this. All righty, guys. Oh, I guess I could have just done it this way. Here is a pick-by-pick look at all the selections we made in this mock draft. What a fun night. All right, everybody. I will have my big board coming out soon. I have an article over on Lakers Nation coming out soon for my top 5 targets for the Lakers. So be on the lookout for those pieces of content. I appreciate you guys for bearing with me. I'm losing my voice, actually. I need to go get a drink before I get ready to record the LakersNation.com podcast with the GOAT, Trevor Lane. Make sure you guys show some love to Sir Trevor. Yeah. Any further questions, guys, as we wrap up tonight? Appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Magic picks are nice. Would hurt to see the Hawks take Hawkins over the Lakers. Yeah. But I like what the Lakers did. You take Jordan Hawkins, cool. We traded back. And we took who we liked. And that was Maxwell Lewis. I wouldn't mind Maxwell Lewis at 17, but taking Maxwell Lewis at 26, I feel a little bit more comfortable about. The pod will drop tomorrow. Yes, I do think the Lakers pick on Thursday. I think they have a first round pick on Thursday night. Whether they trade back or whatever they do, I think they pick in the first round. Christian says Lewis and Shepard is a win. Yeah. If you guys want to follow me for more fun NBA drafts content, just content in general, follow me on Twitter at Sean_DAVI. This summer, after the draft and free agency, I'm going to be continuing or bringing back my in-depth NBA preseason power rankings where I rank all 30 NBA teams. Each team gets its individual episode. We're going to take a look at the coaching staff, the scheme, the roster, and we're going to do a over-under win projection, go deep into every team's roster. We had a bunch of fun. I had guests on last year. We're going to do this again this year. 1 through 30. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be probably kicking off late July once the big free agency stuff kind of dies down. So, yeah. Lewis and Shepard is a win. Oh, yeah. Honestly, it doesn't matter who you take at 47. If you get Ben Shepard and Maxwell Lewis, chef's kiss. All right, guys. Till next time. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. Till next time. Stay safe and see ya.